Welcome to LU Life Church, your global spiritual community portal. And I'm your host for today, Reverend Dr Dawnecia Palmer. As you can see on your screen, our title is The Journey. We're going to talk a little bit on the journey of life. As is usual, I invite us on each segment to pause, to take a deep, grateful breath. Let's do that together and let go. This is our very last Sunday of this in this segment. This is the last Sunday of January 2024. Already we've come to the last Sunday in the first month of 2024. I think that's something to be grateful for. And if you're here today, whatever day it is, night, afternoon, whatever time, wherever you are, let's take a deep grateful breath together that we are alive in this moment. And let go. Wonderful. So slight reset there so that we can, as we go on our journey. A very short chorus I'm going to share with you today. So you can insert, your own name, or in my case, I'm going to start with the name Jesus. Oh, for the love of Jesus. Oh, for the love of God. Oh, for the love of life. Oh, for the love of love. Oh, for the love of Jesus. Oh, for the love of God. Oh, for the love of life. Oh, for the love of God. So you can sing that during your day. I started with Jesus because it's a good name to start, and I've been coming out of service today, and it was just thinking about how wonderful. I heard some wonderful reminders about the life of Jesus. So I started with Jesus, and then, I think about life, and I think life, meaning God. So that is where these words come from. But you can say, oh, for the love of Daddy. Yesterday, a grown man, a young man, his mom had passed 20 years prior. And yesterday was a day of reflection, which then made me reflect about my dad. And so yesterday when I sang this song, I started with, oh, for the love of Daddy, oh, for the love of God, oh, for the love of life, oh, for the love of love. And we have experienced this throughout our life. So you can use the words, alternating them as suits you. As long as you are singing, singing just is such a way of expanding ourselves and freeing ourselves. And the music, as you know, music, yes, music is good for the soul. Okay, let's jump into our title today, The Journey, talking about the journey of life. So many people say on this journey, oh, life is hard. It's not the life itself. Life itself is ongoing, it's infinite, it's magnificent, it's full. Life doesn't contain death, yet in death even is life, if you know what I mean. What do I mean by that? That life is ongoing. So in life really is no death. And that is the only secure place to be, the more secure place to be aware of, the most wonderful state to be in, to be aware of, and to emanate in that space that we call life. Our awareness, our consciousness, our goodness, our hope, our aspirations, all this is life. So we're in the journey, on the journey of life. And so some people say life is hard. But life isn't all hard. The circumstances that we go through in life, they are hard sometimes, they are difficult sometimes, but life itself is not hard. In fact, life is the easiest, most fluid, lucid, magnificent entity in the whole universe, stratosphere, hemisphere, lithosphere, hemisphere. Yeah, life in its fullness is everywhere in all things. once we know this as the backdrop for our existence, we can escape the smallness of the past and the smallness of the fear of the future. Because on the journey, when the backdrop is that life is magnificent and life is ongoing and life is forever and life is got everything that a man, woman, boy or girl could ever desire as the backdrop of our life, yeah, as the foundation, the template, then our footing, we have a firm footing, like you can see on your screen. Without the earth being there, I mean, this guy would just be going down and down. He'd be screaming. You wouldn't see what we are seeing on the screen, where he's actually like on a solid template. So if we can use this picture, for instance, to get what I'm saying, that life upholds us, right? So we are sitting or standing or walking in the palm. Sometimes I visualize that I'm standing or sitting in the palm of life's hand. I'm in the palm of life, and then I'm being upheld by something that is greater and stable and good and pleasant. I'm being upheld. I'm being held in that space, in that state. Yeah. So once this is our backdrop, once this is our template, the journey becomes easier. So when we hear the saying, or we say it ourselves, or we feel like that is our, reality, you know, it's I'm struggling because these words are sometimes constricting to what I want to fully explain and what you and I go through sometimes that seem very restrictive. But if we go back to the backdrop, there is wide possibilities, because that which you're standing on will never get bumpy, will never just disintegrate, will never come to a standstill, will never let you down. So you're on a platform that is giving you or has the capacity for everything you need to excel, to dream big, to soar, to it doesn't matter, whether you're in an airplane or whether you're in a submarine beneath the ocean. The platform, that invisible platform that we are mainly unconscious of, is there to shield, to protect, to undergird you. And so, what I'm talking about today, the journey in life, the journey of life, the journey in life can be so relieving, can be lighter. Yeah, there's a scripture, it says, though my burdens is heavy, it can be made lighter when we put our confidence. Yeah, when you put our confidence in that secure place. But where's your confidence today? Where is your confidence? Many of us have had our confidence shaken because of what has been going on around us, what has happened to us yesterday, in our yesterdays. Something came to me something came to me yesterday, talking about yesterday, as I was finishing off, doing my cooking and that. Something came to me that, as long as I'm in this moment, I was so happy. I literally created a GIF, not GIFT, GIF, and posted it on all my social websites. Yesterday it was my rest day, so I was just preparing food that, eating and preparing food that had been already prepared, because yesterday I wasn't going to be doing too much work. I was just in a restful state. And as I came to be cleaning up the area, the thought came to me that in that moment I was really happy. I just became conscious. All of a sudden I was in the present moment. It was awesome. I was in the present moment. And I was totally, I mean, absolutely happy. I became aware of being cushioned by love, in love, not with a person, not with something, or because something extra to myself had necessarily happened. It was just my awareness in the present moment that all is well. And I thought, the minute I get out, or the second I am out of this moment, things might begin to trickle in that needs my attention, that is pressing, that, is so erroneous, to this place of content. And that is what affects us on our journey in life. is these going back and going forward. It's almost like a seesaw, a up and down, instability within life. But life itself is stable. Life itself is firm and secure. Life itself is full to the overflow of hope, that makes you never ashamed. A lot of people say, don't hope, don't have expectation. There's only one place you can place your expectation and never ever get let down, is life itself. You say, but people die. Yeah, people die, but life itself is ongoing. And when you are attached, yeah, when you are attached meaning conscious. So when you are attached, aware of your foundation, your template, life, the journey becomes possible. So another saying that we heard here, and this is getting long and I'm coming to a close today. Uh, Another saying we say is that, life is difficult. Remember what I said, life is not difficult, but we come through difficult circumstances and situation. And you said, well, life takes me through these difficult places. Yes, so that it might grow you. When we come to something that we have never ever seen or heard before, or it's never been told that way. I mean, if you just hear things all the time that it was that way, it's all right to say amen to it. It's cool, yeah? You can easily well say something that you've heard a million times. Where are you growing? Are you really growing? Are you growing? You're growing in the number of times you've said amen to that thing. But give you another thing that you're not, take another step. This morning, I was so pleased. I was just so conscious of the life inside of me. Remember what I'm talking to you about? I've never spoken it before. I've never heard it before. These are called fresh thought life words. That's what you get here at LU Life Church. And by the way, I'm going to pause to say, if you are in Bristol, England, third Saturdays, we meet in the Easton Community Center in the area that is called Easton, and it's BS568W and Kilburn St. So if you are around, you can please come and join us, and we meet from 11 to 12, 1 hour. We call it the upper room experience, because in that experience you get to experience life. Oh, the capital letters. All right, back to this journey we are on. The journey this week, today, the next moment can be fantastic, fabulous. That is fabulous and delicious joined together. Okay, the fabulous, fabulous, it's delicious. You can actually experience life in that way. And I know that we have things to do. I know that we have work to do. But when we are firmly footed, when we are firmly aware that we are undergirded, that we're being breathed. Yeah? We're being breathed. That is breathe us. Give us breath. Cause us to be alive. That life is for you. It is there to energize you, because you can't do anything without the energy of breath. You realize that? And all this that life put in store for you. You might say, look, I'm insignificant. No, you're not. Life prepares so much for us that we didn't have to go. Another thing that came to me yesterday, as well as the joy of being in the present moment and being so excruciatingly, I mean, now when I say excruciating, it's normally linked to pain, but no, no, no. This was excruciatingly beautiful, to the point. Like Kahil Gibran says, to know the pain of too much tenderness. This was so sweet. Yeah, it was so divine that it was good for me. Most of the things that are so sweet and good is normally not good for your teeth or cause you to put on weight. But when you are consciously aware of the beauty, the goodness, and the fullness of life, you're thriving. You're expanded. You're growing. You're joyful, and everything becomes possible. Another saying that I want to just throw in is a text, a wonderful text. And it's wonderful. It says, for God. Yeah, when I refer to God, a lot of people want me to say God. So this week I'm saying for God. I normally say for life. For life so loved the world. Life loves us, that it's breathing us. Yeah. And I know sometimes we lose our loved ones. As I said, I was talking to somebody yesterday who just lost was thinking about their mom that they lost some years ago, that brought to me the loss of my dad. And then I realized, you know what? The life that lived him is still, it has not died. That the physical part could not it wasn't isn't contained anymore inside, or life in that container, but the life that lived as my dad, I still have that life, and I'm still aware of it, and I can be ongoing in the memories of all the wonderful thing life was as my dad to me, the moments we shared, the things we shared, and that brought such joy in that moment. Sometimes instead of considering the impossible and the things where we have failed or where somebody's failed us, bring into our moments those good bits of life, because life is so much. Just look outside, look at the sky, it's never fallen down. Look at all the wonderful things. So another great thing came to me is, travel. I love traveling. What about you? Do you like traveling? I love traveling. I love traveling around the world. I've been to some beautiful places. My next thing on my bucket list, guess what it is? Dubai and Maui. Oh, this is on my bucket list. Maui, here I come. Dubai, here I come. I mean, I've passed through Dubai just on my way to Korea, but stayed a little while, but I would love. So there are other places, that what is on your bucket list? Do you know? Just keep at it. Let this hold this vision, because remember, life with all its possibilities, you are in the palm of life, and when you surface, bring to your mind, yeah, bring to your mind what you desire, what you truly desire. Here is the text that says, whatsoever you desire. In that moment of desiring it, believe that you have it in that moment, because that which is you're standing on, that foundation, is eternal. It's got possibilities, and you can pull all the possibilities into that one moment, and it becomes a reality. It sets an ongoing. It's like a ongoing ripple effect. That's what I'm trying to say, a ripple effect, and bringing it to you. But while it's bringing it to you, you will go over some stones. You will have to squeeze through some difficult places. But don't say life is difficult. Life is taking you through these places because it knows you can go through. It's taking you to a wonderful destination. But what we do, we sort of fall down, because when things are happening, that's where we remain. As long as we remain and complain and murmur and hate and stay in disappointment, stay in rejection, stay in I can't do it, oh, I don't understand this. As long as we stay in those places, we are not progressing. We are not going through towards our desired end. What is our desired end? What was our intention? So we started off, for God so loved the world. That was it as intention, that he gave his only son. What is it? The intention and the promise in one, that he gave. Sometimes we're gonna um, flesh that out in our next segment. What does it mean, that begotten son? Yeah, the intention, the purpose, and the promise. Oh my God, that's for next time. Well, I've gone on. I have not done such a long segment for a long time. Today, I haven't jotted anything down on paper. It is coming fresh thought, live words for you and for me. It's filling me up. So I wish you on your journey this week a happy, a prosperous, a possible journey. It's possible. Everything you're dreaming is possible. Dream wonderful things then, because you're in the space that's under you. When I say under you, I don't just mean under your physical feet. I mean under your future. Okay, that which is upholding your future has good things in store for you. I finish rather by closing with this prayer. Life that undergirds us all, that knows the listener, wants, and need. I pray, praying with them for all that they desire this week, for safety, for comfort, for protection, for provision, for love, for peace, for understanding, for forgiveness, for hope, and love. Bless you all. You've been listening to the Reverend Dr Dawnecia Palmer here at LU Life Church, your global spiritual community portal. Pass this on to somebody else. We never know what they're going through. Maybe this will uplift them. Give them something to uplift them. Maybe they feel like they're slipping, they're sliding. Maybe they feel like the path is so unclear and it's so difficult. Send this to them and give them that hope that they need. Why not leave me a thumbs up that I will know you're here by pressing the comment button? You can leave also any prayer requests and we will be sure to pray about that. And if you would like to donate, you can do so by going into the description box below this video. There is a PayPal link there and make your donations there. Thank you in advance. Or you can go directly to the PayPal website. If you do that, you can make your love gift out to lulifechurch@gmail.com. And remember, you can write to us at any time, lulifechurch@gmail.com. Thank you and have a blessed day. I love you.